a brand new dance. I wear out my third second chance. You take my breath and I can't get it back.
Welcome back to my vlog. So nagtaka kayo kung bakit talaga buhusan na ng tubig yung paano ngayon pasabog ni Kuragan. Kasi mga karagara, nakita ko yung photoshoot ni Maureen at talagang nagandahan ako sa kanyang latest sweet low photoshoot na ginamitan talaga ng basang-basa. Kaya eto si Kuragan, naligo at eto. So isa sa mga nagustuhan kong posing niya mga karagara sa kanyang latest photoshoot na i-DIY look ko today is yung ano niya dito, yung pagano. Wala kasi akong ganung damit, so talagang naligo na lang si Kuragan para sa ano na to, pangkabuhayan showcase, yung pagano ni Maureen. Ay, puti-puti look ha. Yung pagganon mga karagara, diba? At ito na nga mga karagara, so kailangan natin magpapresko, kailangan natin magpalamig sa araw na to dahil masyadong mainit at maanghang at bumabaga talaga yung mga controversial na mga iskandalo nang nangyayari sa Miss Universe Philippines 2021 at yun nga yung mga banat nila sa mga beauty queen na lumalaban ngayon sa Filipina crowd at kahapon na humingi na ng paumanhin ang mga kilalang personalidad, mga karagara. Sa araw na to, nagbigay na rin at napalabas na rin ang kanyang opinion si Miss Earth 2018 at panoorin at pakinggan natin ang short clip ng kanyang live video mga karagara at tiyak kung magugustuhan ninyo habang nanonood kayo, maligo muna ako. Okay ba tayo? Tugnaw uwi.
Hard for a candidate these days to be competing. It's really hard for a candidate these days to really, try to achieve the level of standard that people seem to have for all of our beauty pageant goers these days. Like, diba, na sobrang, it's like every time that we have won in an international pageant, we have leveled it up so high that we're making it so hard for our future candidates to step it up. So they try and go above and beyond. And then when they try to go above and beyond, we criticize them for being too OA. We criticize them for being too much pasabog, too much this, too much that, diba? When all the candidate is trying to do is to try to match the kind of standard that critics and pageant fans and everybody is trying to set. So sana naman intindihin natin yon. Sana naman supportahin lang natin yung babae. Maybe if we want to give criticism, maybe we do it in a way where it's not so hurtful. Kasi siguro naman she's in the middle of competing right now, diba? I mean, obviously everybody knows who I'm talking about. So we have to realize na parang it's already a very tough, and this is what I have to tell you guys ha. Iba ang competition pag national, right? And all of the beauty queens who have ever competed in the national arena can say this. Whether you're Miss World, Miss Philippines, Miss Universe, Miss International, kahit ano yan, ibang-iba ang level of mental strain, stress ang natatanggap mo pag nagko-compete ka ng national, and even more so when you're competing internationally. So when you're already there in the middle of competing, and to hear that everything you have worked for and you're trying to do and you're trying to get people to know you and everything, binabash lang na binabash, anong point nun? Diba? Are we really helping the girl, or are we just trying to be vocally opinionated with no possible good outcome? So sana naman isipin muna natin what we think and what we type. I know that's hard because marami naman talagang trolls on the internet. Pero when you start kasi being in a position where you're put in a more public with a lot more viewers, your opinions start to really matter. Your opinions start to really be heard. And so that's when you really have to be careful about what you say about another candidate, especially someone as hardworking as Steffi, someone who has really worked for years and years and years to try and be the best candidate possible and to really give us to represent Cebu with everything that she's got. And then maybe to some others, it's not reflecting that they want it to be, but it doesn't mean that you have to say she has no oomph, that she's OA. You know, like when you start using words like that, it's no longer just plain criticism. It's somewhat bullying. You're being hurtful na eh, 'di ba? So, like I said, just be careful lang naman and realize that this girl is really just trying to do her best. And right now, iba ang level of competition, iba ang level ang utak ng mga girls ngayon sa in Miss World, in Miss Universe, Philippines. Their mindset is being strained every day. Kasi iba-iba ang natatanggap nilang information, iba't iba ang mga nila, na feel nila. They're on an emotional roller coaster. So, please lang, let's, not push them over the edge. Let's not make them lose it. I mean, if anything, how Rabia felt last year was a clear example of what our words can do to somebody who's already in a fragile state because you're giving it all. You're physically tired, you're emotionally tired, you're mentally tired, and then you have to hear for these people's, these people's opinions or critics or whatever, diba? So, let's be careful lang. And I'm sorry, kung nag-rant na ako dito. But, I get very sensitive kasi when I see somebody who's worked as hard as Steffi get attacked and bullied the way that she has been the last couple days. So, yeah, for those, we're not, by the way, don't get me wrong, we're not asking naman, or we're not saying that just say nice things, always nice things about Steffi. Hindi naman. So, may naman kayo, I'm sure you don't think maybe this outfit is nice or whatever, but like I said, choose your words, choose how it's said, especially when you're on a very influential platform. Yun lang. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. If Steffi came in with no pasabog or barely any, they would say, oh, less effort, hindi man lang nag-effort pag Miss Universe. People are always gonna have something to say. Kaya nga na parang nakakaawa nga talaga yung mga girls eh. It's not just Steffi, it's a lot of the other, Miss Universe candidates and Miss World candidates and Miss Philippines candidates and Binibining Pilipinas candidates. It's all of them. Marami talaga mga gustong makialam. Hindi nga kilala yung babae, hindi nga kilala kung yung mga trainers niya, hindi nga kilala ang process. Tapos nakikialam na. Especially sa mga damit, especially sa mga pasabog. 'Di ba? Hindi ko din naiintindihan bakit nagrereklamo about sa pasabog, pero in the end, top 2 nyo pa rin. So meaning, yung mga pasabog niya, nakaka-attract din pala. Nakakagusto din, 'di ba? I'm just saying.
So ayan na mga karagkarang, original look ni Kuragan. Bagong ligo, presko, energetic na naman si Kuragan mga karagkarang. Di ba nakapag-photoshoot kay Maureen? Wala na, sinira ko na naman yung pa-DIY. Sinira ko na naman yung photoshoot ni Maureen sa DIY look ko mga karagkarang na basang-basa si Kuragan. Ganon. At ito na nga mga karagkarang, ang magiging reaction ko sa banat ni Miss Earth 2018. Ay nako, gustong-gusto ko yun. Palaban talaga ba yung mga tirada ba, yung mga salita, yung mga words na talaga niya, sinasabi niya, ay, makapal na talaga yung mukha nila pag hindi sila matablan sa ganung alinyahan mga karag-karag, diba? Yung mga pag ganun. At, of course naman, tama naman talaga, tama lahat ng sinabi niya mga karag-karag. Nagaano sila ng mga pasabog. Kung tahimik ang isang kandidata, magsasabi silang, bakit ang tahimik? Kung may mga pasabog naman, sasabihin nilang, sobra na. Asaan malulugar ang isang kandidata? Nakakawindang, di ba? Ang labanan sa beauty pageant sa Pilipinas. Tama yung sinabi niya na nagiging toxic na. Naalala ko nung mga karag-karag, nung nag-start ako manood ng beauty pageant kay Venus Raj. Doon talaga ako tumalon-talon nung nag-apply pa ako sa papuntang Dubai noon sa Manila. Tapos yung time na yon laban ni Venus Raj ay talagang tumalon siguro. Noon start nung nakasunod, sinusundan ko na talaga yung mga kandidata at yun lang, check lang ako sa mga pictures sa Facebook, hindi pa ako nag-i-Instagram. Pero ngayon, parang kung ihambing mo talaga yung noon at ngayon, iba na. Grabe kasi ngayon, talagang brutalan yung mga komento pag hindi nila gusto yung isang kandidata. Di ba nakakaano-loka? So bago ako dito maloka mga karag-karag, ayaw kong masira yung fresh look ni Kuragan ng Puryag Gaba. Ang ayba, na sa kakapuyat. Ano ang masasabi ninyo sa banat ni Miss Earth 2018 tungkol sa mga alam natin na humingi na sila ng sorry at alam natin na tapos na yung issue. Ano ang masasabi niyo mga karag-karag sa naging pahayag ni Miss Earth 2018 sa araw na to? Mag-ingay tayo sa comment section at kung bago ka pa lang sa channel ko at kung mahilig ka sa pang-good vibes na reaction video sa beauty pageant, of course, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel Karag Karag, ang babaeng laging nagkarag-karag. Fresh long rolling, what's big? Oh, diyan na mo. Maglimpyo na kong CR. Bye-bye na. See you in my next vlog.